Hey, real quick, shout out to Kyrie Irving, man. We love you. We're wishing you a speedy recovery, man. Get well soon, man. Don't rush back if you don't have to. All prayers, all love with you. With that said, the Dallas Mavericks season is over. I just call it what it is. We go talk about it right here on the Dallas Mavs update. Let's get right into it.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest.
This is what we have. This is the cards we're dealt, just like anybody in this league. Can we be healthy in time to make a stretch run? No one's dying.
Yeah.
What up, man? Welcome back to another Dallas Mavs update brought to you by DopeContent.com.
Yeah.
We are also brought to you by DallasMavsUpdate.com.
Yeah.
DallasMavsUpdate.com might be getting changed soon, so just be on the lookout for that. Right? For multiple reasons. We kind of talked about it on the last Dallas Mavs update near the end, but DallasMavsUpdate.com might get turned into something else, right? But nonetheless, let's keep it moving. Dallas Mavs get destroyed by the Kings. We don't even care about that, right? The issue is, and the problem that we have right now is, Kyrie Irving is now out for the season. That's right. Kyrie Irving is now out for the season. Torn ACL for Kyrie Irving. It looked bad when it happened. Kyrie, you could tell that he knew immediately by the way he was looking and laying on the ground. He kind of looked right at the trainers. He rolled over, looked at the trainers, waved the trainers onto the court. And you just saw it in his face. And then, you know, he had 2 free throws to shoot. He had Anthony Davis, of all people, which is crazy, help him out to the free throw line. And you see him crying while he's shooting the 2 shots, which further lets you know that he knew that it was over. He knew what it was. It was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Kyrie's done for the year. Then on top of that, Jaden Hardy gets injured. He hurts his ankle yesterday in the game. Just more injuries, man. The season of hell just continues to happen. And I still blame Nico in the front office because you did a 4-week smear campaign on Luka Doncic for no reason. And ever since then, it's just been player drop. Karma is real, man. And the thing about karma, it don't just come directly for you. It comes for the people around you as well. So now we got Kyrie hurt. We got Jaden Hardy hurt. We got PJ Washington hurt. Daniel Gafford and Lively was already injured right before, but still, you was doing shady stuff behind. And then the guy you traded for gave you 2.5 quarters, and we ain't seen him since. This is what it is. The Mavs was just in the finals. They were just in the finals. 8-9 months ago. The only team that could beat them was Boston. And Boston had a historically great offense and defense last year. Look them up. Look the numbers up. They're going to go down in history books for one of the greatest teams ever. Maybe not a dynasty if they don't win again, but for that season, look at their numbers. Their numbers that season is top tier of one of the greatest seasons ever, including the playoffs. That's the only team that can beat us. And what we did in the offseason, we made up for the holes that we had for that team. We wasn't worried about the Thunder. We could beat the Thunder. We wasn't worried about the Clippers. We ain't worried about the Lakers at the time. We wasn't worried about Denver. Only team we was worried about was Boston. So you bring in a Quinn Grimes. You bring in a Klay Thompson. You bring back Spencer Dinwiddie. All good moves. All good moves, Nico. I got to give you credit when you're doing right. Good moves. But you messed it up. You traded away your star player, your franchise player at 25 years old. And then turned around and traded one of the best role players on your team, Quinn Grimes, at 24 years old. For 2 injured players that are older than these guys. Quinn Grimes is 24. Caleb Martin is 29 and didn't even pass his damn physical. But you kept him. The Lakers traded for Robert Williams. He didn't pass his physical. They said, nah, we're going to send you back. But nah, Caleb Martin couldn't pass his physical, and you was absolutely fine with it. Not knowing if he's even going to play for the rest of the season. But you talking about you want to win now. You want to win now, but you traded a 24-year-old guy that was doing a great job, by the way, and he's killing it in Philly too. You traded him away for a guy that you might not even see for the rest of the season. They just sent him down to the G League, so maybe that's a good look that, hey, okay, maybe he will play this season. You traded Quentin Grimes for a G League star right now. That's what you're telling me. And until we see him on the Mavs bench playing and on the court playing with the Mavs, he's a G League star right now. Anthony Davis, you traded for him. You talking about you worried about Luka's conditioning and his health down the line, and you traded for one of the most injury-prone guys in the NBA. Then you rushed him back, and he got re-injured.
Bruh.
You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You can't make this up, bro. You can't make this up. And people are still trying to defend this stupid trade. This trade is stupid. It's been stupid from day one. It's still stupid now. You tried to do a 4-week smear campaign on Luka for absolutely no reason. And the reason all this is happening is because you got arrogant, Nico. You got arrogant front office. And then on top of that, you got the nerve to raise season ticket prices up 8%.
Oh, hell no.
Like, what's going on, bruh? Is somebody thinking in the front office? Are you thinking? You can't be thinking. You're going to raise season prices? You're going to raise season price tickets? I said season price tickets. I'm so mad I can't talk straight. You're going to raise season ticket prices? At a time like this? And look what happened. The very next game, Kyrie and Jaden Hardy go down. Karma is real, bro. I just said on my last video that I didn't like Kyrie playing 40 minutes a game. And the reason I said that is because Kyrie is going to eventually wear down. Why? Because even though he's not an old guy, but he's not a spring chicken either. And he's also a smaller player that has an injury history. So eventually him playing 40 minutes every night is going to wear on him. Wear and tear is a real thing. It's so real that they even put it in video games now. If you play NBA 2K, if you play Madden, if you play NCAA, and you do a season, if you notice, the more you play your star players, the more wear and tear happens on them as you go throughout the season. Why? Because it's a real thing. It's a real thing in real life. Kyrie Irving leading the league in minutes in the last 6 weeks is not good. And he already had a bad back at the time. And he's trying to carry the team now because you got rid of his co-star. And you brought in a co-star that's never ready to play. On top of that, you did it when the team already had multiple injuries. And for the ones that's mad at Jason Kidd, what was Jason Kidd supposed to do? Like, you're playing with a whole bunch of G League guys. We're doing 10-day contracts here, 10-day contracts there, 2-way contracts here, 2-way contracts there. Hey, man, you play ball? Hey, I need you real quick. We finna play the Lakers. Hey, bro, you play ball? I need you real quick. We finna play the Sacramento Kings.
Bruh.
Oh, man, I don't know the plays, man. It don't matter. Just get off the couch and put a jersey on. Here you go. Play 35 minutes. That's what they're doing because the team is injured. That's what you got arrogant, bro. You got arrogant. And let's just go down the history of why you got arrogant. Maybe that'll help ease some of the Mavs fans' minds of why you got arrogant, okay? So let's go down the history. Nico Harrison comes in, Jason Kidd comes in. People are happy, excited about it. You had Jason Kidd doubters, and then you had Nico doubters as well, because they were like, well, Nico ain't never been a GM before, yada, yada. But for the majority part, fans were excited for this new regime, right? You come in, you make a bold move by trading Kristaps Porzingis at 26. You trade him, and you get Spencer Dinwiddie and Davis Bertans, I believe, right? I didn't like the move then because at that time, it was Luka and KP. Those were your two stars. You traded, and KP was balling that year, by the way, but you traded him for Spencer Dinwiddie and Davis Bertans, right? And the reason you did it was because you said KP couldn't stay healthy. I didn't like the trade at the time, but I had to eat crow. And I had no problem eating crow and being wrong about that trade, right? Because what happened was Spencer Dinwiddie came in and he instantly fit in this system. And he came in and balled out, and him, Jalen Brunson, and Luka Doncic were the three reasons that they made it to the Western Conference Finals that year. So you know what? I'll eat crow on that. You're right, Nico. Good job, bro. Following that, we saw Jalen Brunson turn into a star right in front of our eyes. Luka Doncic was hurt the first round, and granted, yeah, they did beat Utah, and Utah was in the process of pretty much tearing that roster down with Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. They was about to blow it up anyway. Granted, fine, but you were still without Luka Doncic, and we didn't know what Jalen Brunson was at the time. We just looked at him as a role player, but Jalen Brunson stepped right in and turned into a star right in front of our eyes. We saw it. Spencer Dinwiddie was there to back him up, and then when Luka came back, it was a wrap until they got to the Warriors. Right? And they lost to the Warriors because they had no big men. Right? Dwight Powell was the starting center. Davis Bertans was starting, or actually Reggie Bullock and Dorian Finney-Smith was starting at power forward. So you were just too small for the Warriors at that time. But Jalen Brunson turns into this star. You don't believe it enough to pay him. You let him walk. You don't even offer this man a real contract. You let him walk, and he just goes free to New York. So now we starting off the next season with Luka and Spencer Dinwiddie as your two guards. After those two, you had no ball handlers. No ball handlers at all. It was just Spencer and Luka. If they wasn't on the court, oh well, you can't create a shot. So now I'm mad again because I'm like, you let Jalen Brunson go for nothing and you didn't replace him with nothing. But Nico made another move. He made another move. Dorian Finney-Smith out of here, and some more players out of here. You bring in Kyrie Irving. If you know me, Kyrie Irving is one of my favorite players right now. And he was my favorite players when he was in Cleveland. He was one of my favorite players in Boston. Brooklyn, I cheered for. I got into so many arguments about him in Brooklyn because of the whole, anti-Semitic stuff. I stay arguing with people trying to defend Kyrie. So you already know me. If you know me, I'm a Kyrie fan. You know I'm a Kyrie fan. So you bring in Kyrie. I'm good now. I'm like, okay, Nico, you made up for letting Jalen Brunson go because now you got Kyrie Irving. And, second half of the season, they didn't finish off strong enough to make the playoffs. They actually tanked their last, 2 games, I believe, or the last game. And that led to them getting Derek Lively. Okay, I didn't like them tanking because the game before you tanked, you played hard against the Kings, I believe, to keep yourself in playoff contention. So I'm like, why would you do that game and then tank the next game? But they had a plan. Derek Lively was the plan. They landed Derek Lively. Cool. Derek Lively comes in. You trade for Daniel Gafford. You trade for PJ Washington. Nico making moves. So we like, good. This team turns around, goes to the NBA Finals. So I can see why you got arrogant. But keep in mind and don't forget, the main reason and the consistent piece of all of this was Luka Doncic, bruh. That's the part that blows my mind. You got arrogant because you did make the moves and the moves helped you win. You went to the Western Conference Finals twice in 3 years. You went to the NBA Finals last year. But the consistent piece across the board was that you had a superstar in Luka Doncic. That's the part that you seem to forget. Luka was there for all of it. Through the Jalen Brunsons, through the Spencer Dinwiddies, through the Porzingis, through the Kyries. That's what you forget. So you get arrogant to the point where, oh, I don't like Luka personally. That's what it is. Just stop the BS. All the articles. You don't like Luka personally for whatever reason. You don't like that he drinks beer, he smoke hookah, whatever, or he just don't party with y'all. Like, I don't know what it is. He don't listen to rap music enough. I don't know. But he don't fit the culture. It's his culture. It's his team. It's his culture. Kyrie took the back seat to him for a reason. It's his team. It's Luka's team. Right? You brought in Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson came here to play with Kyrie and Luka. He didn't come here to play with Kyrie and AD. He came to play with Kyrie and Luka. Quinn Grimes was excited to play with Luka. That's why he signed here. And then you just throw it away. You just throw it away for Anthony Davis. Like, again, this has nothing to do with Anthony Davis personally. This man can hoop when he's hooping, but he's never hooping. And to remind you, you got rid of Porzingis because he wouldn't stay healthy. Porzingis was 26. He was the unicorn. He can do everything Anthony Davis does when healthy. When healthy. He's never healthy. AD, beast when healthy. He's never healthy. You got arrogant. You got arrogant, Nico. You got arrogant. I don't even want to say the owner's name and the governor's name. I'm not saying their name. But you got arrogant. That's what it was. And you forgot, you let it slip your mind that Luka was the key piece behind all of it. The key piece behind all of it. So you just let him go for nothing. Now look at this team. Full of injuries. Beat up. Kyrie out for the season. Who knows when we see Anthony Davis, Gaffin, and Lively again. PJ's hurt. Like, you know what? The season is over. That's what the fans are saying right now. But let me tell you this. The fans wouldn't be saying that if Luka and Quinn Grimes were still on this team right now. You know what the fans would be saying right now if Kyrie got hurt and we still had Luka and Quinn Grimes? We would be saying, man, that sucks that Kyrie is hurt, but we still got Luka and Quinn Grimes and we still got these other players, you know, with Klay and all them. Let's just try to make it let's just maintain until we get Gafford, until we get PJ, and until we get Lively back. And then we can make a push and we can still be very dangerous in the playoffs. That's what we would be saying right now if Luka and Quinn Grimes are still on this team. But we don't have 26-year-old Luka no more. We don't have the 5-time All-Star, the 5-time first-team All-NBA player anymore. We don't have another superstar. We don't even have another ball handler outside of Spencer Dinwiddie, who's inconsistent. Dante Exum, who is inconsistent. Maybe Najee Marshall can kind of count as a ball handler. He's inconsistent as well. So even when AD comes back, if he comes back and the big men come back, you don't have that star player, that star caliber player to just run the offense and get to the goal at will, get a shot off at will, set everybody up. You don't have that at your guard play no more. It's gone now. One is out for the season. The other one you traded to LA for no damn reason. Quinn Grimes, another ball handler. You got rid of him for no reason. For a guy that's not even. Let me chill out. Let me chill out, bro. Let me chill out. This is so stupid. Let's go to Luka. Let's go to the Mavs with Luka on the court this year and with Luka off the court. Mavs are 13-9 with Luka on the court. So when Luka played, you know, they were 13-9. This year with him off the court, they're 19-21. 13-9 with him, 19-21 without him. His last 8 games, or all of his 8 games with LA, let's see. They're 6-2. He's averaging 22 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. God damn. That's Luka coming off a major injury, his biggest injury as well. Coming off his biggest injury and then going to a brand new system. 22 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists right now. That's what he's averaging his last 8 games. How much is Anthony Davis averaging in his last 8 games? I'll wait. How many points is Caleb Martin giving us in the last 8 games? I'm waiting. Y'all got an answer? I didn't think so. Let's go to Quinn Grimes, the 24-year-old that you traded for Caleb Martin, who we haven't seen even in the Mavs uniform. Quinn Grimes in his last 10 games, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. God damn. Let me repeat that. Quinn Grimes, his last 10 games, 17 points, 5.5, so 6 rebounds. We're going to go ahead and add it up. 3 assists. How many points, assists, and rebounds are we getting from Caleb Martin again? Huh? I'm waiting. Let me know. I can't hear nothing. Oh, okay. You got arrogant, and it's costing this team. This season is done. And if they somehow make it and make a run, I would gladly eat crow, just like I ate crow when I was pissed off about them trading Porzingis for Spencer Dinwiddie. If I got to eat crow again, I would gladly eat crow, because that means my team is winning. But until then, I was right. Stop trying to defend this BS. I am no longer responding to you on Facebook because you're an idiot. If you seeing the facts right in front of your face and you're still trying to defend this BS because whatever issue you have with Luka, after this man just carried the team to the finals, by the way, you're an idiot. I'm not wasting no more time on idiots, especially when facts are in your face. That is what it is. I'm done. Appreciate you joining. If y'all can have fun with this, man. Y'all have fun with the Mavericks, man. We should find out some more on Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively, and AD in 2 days on the 6th. That's what they're saying. But knowing the Mavs and how they've been operating right now, the update could be, oh, we checked on them, and we'll give you another update in another 2 weeks. That's what the update could be. Because that's the updates we've been getting so far. Oh, yeah, we didn't get an update on AD. Then they finally gave up something. Oh, AD will be reevaluated in 2 weeks. What's the update on Gafford? Oh, Gafford will be reevaluated in 2 weeks. That's what we're getting. So don't expect the real update. I'm not expecting the real update. If we get one, that'll be fine. That'll be perfectly fine. I'm not expecting one. So that's just me. Y'all have fun, man. I'm not buying no more tickets. They want to raise season ticket prices up 8%. You can miss me with that. After you just trade away the heart to the city, and then the other heart to the city is out for the season at an older age, and who knows what he's going to be like when he comes back next year. Like, who knows what Kyrie is going to be like? Is he going to be the same caliber player that we know at his age? Like, who knows? Like, and again, he's not old. I'm not saying he's old. Like, he's not like KD's age and LeBron and all that. But he's a smaller guy. Like, injuries hit different for people like Kyrie, and he has an injury history, right? So, whatever, man. Y'all have fun, bro. Appreciate y'all joining again. DopeContent.com. Make sure y'all keep up with everything. DopeContent.com, man. Until next time, this is the Dallas Mavs Update. I am your host, K. Lou, and I am out.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest.
This is what we have. This is the cards we're dealt, just like anybody in this league. Can we be healthy in time to make a stretch run? No one's dying.